Jai students, today we will learn something from language, from our English language, and that is subject verb concord. You can say in another word that is subject verb agreement. So what is subject verb agreement? So agreement, what do you think about the word agreement? Agreement is something what? That collaboration, that agree for something. Okay, so what is the what is the agreement between the subject and the verb? So let's read about this. What is that? So we can say that concord and agreement is the same. So you already know that what subject and what verb are in sentence. So subject and verb you know very well. What are they? Okay. So subject is a noun or a pronoun tells that tells us that what the sentence talk about, and verb represent the action in the sentence. Then what is subject verb agreement? It means that the subject and verb in a sentence should agree or match. Otherwise, the sentence will not sound right. So, let's understand the basic rules of subject verb agreement. So, let's start. And the first rule is the subject must agree in numbers. Like, if the subject is singular, then the verb should be singular. And if the subject is plural, the verb should be plural. For example, he plays football. He is a singular subject. So, the play verb is also should be singular. As you know, the verb is always formed in singular form, plural form. So, we have to make it in singular, make it as a S or is. So, he is a singular subject, then play we have to use singular verb, and they play football. So, they is a plural subject. So, we have to use the plural verb. The basic rule is you can say that like first person I walk, in the plural form we walk, because we are using the same thing with the I. But second person also we are using the you walk and the plural singular both form. But the third person, if he, she, it, that is the singular form. So you are using the singular verb, and if it comes in a they, so this is the plural, and then you have to use plural verb. So, second rule is the number of the subject will not change due to words, phrases in between the subject and the verb. Yes, the number of the subject means what is the subject number should be not changed according to the between word, the word between to the subject and the verb. It means the one of the glasses is empty. So if we are not considering the glasses, we are, because this is the word between the subject and the verb. It's not our subject. The subject is that the one of the glass, one. It means we are talking about one. So here that means singular. Here since the subject is one, the verb should be is, but the verb should be singular. And the bouquet of red roses smells so sweet. This kind of thing many times comes with the collective noun. When the things is in a collective noun, sometimes you guys are confused that what should we have to do. This is the one or singular or plural. Then if you have to focus on what is your subject, the bouquet, your subject is bouquet, not with red roses. Okay, so the bouquet of red roses, na. So you have to use this, and smell so sweet. So because bouquet is a singular, then that's why we use singular verb and we use smells. And the third rule is the subject that are joined by and in a sentence use plural verb, but the subject that are joined by either or neither nor use a singular verb. Yes, when you are conjuncting the sentence, joining the sentence with and means here the Radha and Meera are coming home. It means that the Radha and Meera, we are talking about both. That's why when we are, this is the plural. So that's why we are using the plural verb. But here neither Akshay nor Rohit is coming to home. Means this is the, we are talking about the one. The either neither or this or neither or Rohit. Means दोनों में से एक. And we are talking about the one person. And we are choosing the one, that is a one option only, that means this or not only this, not only that. So that's why we are using the is, a plural verb, sorry, singular verb. And my dad or my mom is arriving today. So means my dad or my mom, means in both of them one only. There is an option, my dad or mom, one only is arriving today. So it means there is a one only. So that's why we are using singular verb. So here the rule 4. The verb in sentence containing or, either or, neither nor agrees with noun or pronoun the closest to it. Some of the time there is a two subject, two noun, two subject. Okay. So what we will do? The closest subject will be addressed by the verb. Means there is the neither the shoes nor the bags matches the dress. Why we use the matches? Because here the bag is closest subject to the verb. So that's why bag is singular. So verb will be singular. But here neither bag nor shoes match the dress. Here the shoes is the closest one. So, and the shoes is a plural. So that's why we will use plural verb. Rule 5. When the subject is followed by words such as well as, along with, beside, not, etc., ignore them. Use a singular verb if the subject is singular. Means like here you can see Matt as well as along his dog is expected shortly. So what we are talking about, first of all, whenever you use, just you pronounce it, and the pronounce it, so you are donating the sentence with the singular subject or the plural subject. So here your subject is Matt. It's another than with whom he are coming, with Matt someone is coming na. So we will say कि Matt is coming. Okay. So we here the focus on Matt. So that's why you have to focus on subject, that is Matt. So Matt is a singular, then that's why you have used is as a singular verb. Patrick along with his brother is going to school. Like here we are talking about Patrick, not his brother. We are talking about the singular person. In spite of along with brother means he is going with his brother. Like this. So we are talking about the Patrick. So that's why we ignore it. And we follow only this. And that's why it's is. Rule 6. In sentence that given here, there, the true subject usually follows the verb. Here, there is not the subject, as we know that it's not the noun. So we have to know, some of the time we have to know what is our true subject. Like here are the chocolates. So is that here is subject? No, the chocolates is subject and this is plural. That's why the verb is are plural. And here there is a big puddle on the road. So puddle is singular. That's why the verb is singular. The rule 7. In sentence that includes sum of money, periods of time or distance, etc. as a unit, you can say that when we are talking about the particular unit, particular measurement, particular money, so we have to use always a singular verb. This kind of units always contain the singular verb, singular form. That's, you can see, you are asking the question also how much it is, how much the measurement it is, na? So here that's why the measurement or the currency, always money means, is always comes in a plural singular verb. Like rupee is a high pay price, so this is singular, always use singular. So 26 year is the maximum age. Like, you know, I am just in 26, he is just in 26, like this. We always talking about the in a singular form. The 10 kilometer is too far, that all is singular. So rule 8, and in the case of words such as a lot of, all, some, etc. in a sentence, pay attention to the noun after of. Means when we are talking about a lot of, all, some, when they start with the thing, always remember what the noun come after the of. And then after you have to put the, if the after of the noun is singular, then you have to use singular verb. If it is plural, then you have to use plural verb. Like all of the cake is gone, means here we are talking about the one cake. And if we talk about that all of the cake, means the cake is singular, means the cake is singular, one cake. So one cake is means the singular form. So that's why here verb is singular. But here we are talking of plural form. So that's why we are using plural verb. Means here after of the verb is, the noun is plural, means the subject is singular. So you have to use singular. And the noun subject is plural, then you have to use plural as the same. Like here a lot of cake is gone, and a lot of cakes are gone. Some of the cake is gone, some of the cakes are gone, like this. And the rule 9, in the case of collective nouns such as group, population, family, in sentence, the verb can be singular or plural depending on their use in the sentence. It might be the plural, it might be the singular. It's not fixed. It's just upon the sentence. Like here, most of my family is here. You can say here that you put both. You can put both, that singular or plural. Most of the family is here, most of the family are here. Because you are not containing the particular data, you are not delivering the particular data, so you have to use, you can use both. Or it is like that, half of the population was against the bill, or half of the population were against the bill. It's the same. So, rule 10, nouns such as mathematics, civics, news, etc. While in a plural form, the singular meaning, use singular verb. This kind of noun where is the plural form but it has a meaning is singular, always use singular form. Like mathematics is very difficult, the news is very saddening. So, here you are using the in spite of it is written as a plural, but it is meaning as a singular. So you have to use singular form. So mathematics is singular, so you have to write singular verb. The news is singular, you have to write singular verb. So rule 11 is, in the sentence express wish, request, contrary of fact, the word were is used. Means the here when you are using about the request, wishes, or the facts, the contrary of facts, you always use plural verb. Always use plural verb. Like my sister, I wish my sister were here, or Aditya requested that she raise her glass. So here always you just try to put the plural verb in the wishes or the request or the contrary of the fact. So let's quickly rewind all the things. I just told you that when you are talking about the crowd, family, and the audience, congregation, so it's up to you, it's depend on the sentence what you are using. It's not a particular rule that you have to use the singular or the plural, because it's a group of thing. So it's just up to the sentence that what you are using, and better to use, and you are safe if you are using plural. better to use, if there is a confusion, the better use plural verb with this kind of noun. The noun in a plural form but the singular in a meaning, always write in a plural form only. The noun, if it doesn't matter the but the singular meaning, but you have to, but it is the plural form. Noun is a plural form. Then you have to in the same, like compasses, scissors, tongs, googles, jeans. As you use it is as usual. Okay, in spite of it is a singular meaning, but don't write in a singular form. Write in a compasses, scissors, tongs, googles, like this. Everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody, and anyone, and each takes a singular verb always, because it is a nobody. Nobody is here, like this. So when two subjects are joined by the and, there is a required the plural verb. You all know that. And we use singular verb if the two subjects are separated with the and. But here I told you, when we are talking about the both with using a and, so we have to use the plural word. But when we are separated the noun, the two subject by the and, then you have to use the singular. Like here, dal and rice is my grandfather's favorite. Here you are separating the subject. Like Mr. Madan, my friend and philosopher. Here you are separating and talking about the singular. So sits next to me. So this kind of thing where you are talking about, you have to use the according to the preference. Means if it is it is in separate also, it create the meaning of plural, then you have to use plural. But if it is separated with the singular form, then you have to use the singular verb. If the subject joined by either or neither nor, then you have to agree with the subject. Or the title of the book, play, stories, is this kind of always take the singular verb, and even though they are in the plural. And a verb, phrases, expression, period of time, fraction, weight, measurement, amount, and the money consider as singular, and the and take always a singular verb. And then the plural comes between the singular subject, it is verb. The verb agrees with the subject, not with the nearest plural. Okay, so there is a verb, you have to always agree with subject. The verb should be always agree with the subject, not the noun. Like when you think that the nearest noun is there, no, just think about the subject. Whatever the nearest subject, that will be considered as a considered, not in the noun. Always consider subject, not the noun. In spite of the subject is singular and the other noun is plural, so you always consider the subject. For example, each of the watermelons is sweet. Here we are talking about not noun. Each of the watermelons means we are talking about the everyone. So here it is talking about the one, singular form. So that's why we are using the singular verb. And each of the, here like this, each one of our group is enthusiastic, like everyone. Here also we are talking about the one. Neither of men was busy. So here also we are talking about the one only, singular. So this is the little exercise. I just solve it for you. Like the lady in the car looks like looks. Yes, it is a singular. That's why it looks. The most of the milk is or are. Yes, the most of the milk is, because this is the kind of measurement. I told you the measurement is always contain the singular form. And the one of the flower, which means has, because it's singular. And the either of Ram or Shyam, here is also talking about the singular. Here is the newspaper, because here is the newspaper is a singular form. So the group of dancers, up here there is a group of dancers. Up here we are talking about the group of, it can be both are or here, because I told you that when you are talking about the group, it's some of the time both we are using. And civics is my favorite subject. And don't forget the SMS. S means soap, sanitizer, S and the mask, M means mask, and the distance, S means social distancing. So thank you so much. I hope you get this and you learn lot from this video.